Hello and good morning. It's actually afternoon. Where's my other phone? It's actually afternoon time. It's 1:05. But I still do the return of senders. I do the return of senders every day. Every day. The purpose of doing a return of sender is to return the energy back to wherever it came from. It is so hot. It's like 91 degrees and I'm on fire. Okay, I'm back to the subject, right? Return to senders. Return to senders returns the energy back to wherever it came from. These people, they put this energy out and then they expect you to die. They expect endings in your life. They expect all these bad things to happen to you, and it's like, we can send it back. Anyone can send the energy back. That's why we are not supposed to be out here putting this nasty energy out, because it can be returned. A person can cleanse their energy. You cleanse your energy, your space. You take a spiritual bath. You can cleanse it away from you, and it'll be away from you. It's not going to be on you. Like, nothing's going to happen to you. Where's the energy going to go? It's going to stay dormant there, because you have to do a return of sender to send the energy back to wherever it came from. People been doing spell work 20 years ago, 25 years ago. People been doing stuff. They just been doing stuff. And I didn't know. I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know. And it was just all these things were always happening. And I never knew where it was coming from. Now I know. Now I know where it's coming from. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm going to send all that energy back. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Now that you know your target, like, who's been doing this shit to you all this time, all these years, somebody's just been playing and fucking with your life, your energy. They didn't care about you, your children. They didn't care. And I post a lot because I try to talk about things and explain things, because we're now in 2020, the year 2020. We had the trials, witches' trials, in the 1600s. Nobody knew who was a witch. Nobody knew who was a witch. Nobody knew who was doing the negative work. Nobody knew. Everybody kept it a secret. But then everyone is doing it. That's why they burnt all those witches to this. They burnt them. They didn't give a fuck about them. They didn't care about their children. They didn't care about They didn't care about their life, because those people wreaked so much havoc in people's lives. They killed many people. The witches in the 1600s. It was like they didn't care about the people they were hurting. So when the trials came, they were burnt alive. They were burnt to the stake. People were sick and tired of these witches. And this was in the 1600s. Now, we're in 2020. History always repeats itself. We evolve, we get better, we know how to protect ourselves. The people that died then, they don't die this time. Like, now they overcome it. They're stronger, they're better, and you can't kill them. It's like, now you know evil. I know evil. I know how to detect it. You can't prove it. You can never prove it. All you can do is cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. Make sure that you are okay. I have the spiritual splash. That helps me. It removes the negative energy. That's what it does. It removes negative energy. It attracts wealth, good luck, prosperity. It attracts everything good for you. That's why I spray this every day. I spray it before I go to bed, so I can have a good night's sleep. I sleep like a baby. I sleep like a baby. Like, I don't have no problems. Everything is good. And then it's just, I'm good. But I wake up, and I just wake up, and then I'm thinking of the witches in the 1600s and how they just got them in masses and they burnt them at the stake, you know. Now we're here, 2020. Everybody's playing in black magic. You don't know who is who. You don't know who is real. You don't know who is your friend. You don't know who's playing in it. How you're going to know who's playing in it is when you do a return ascender, when you cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, you return that energy back. That's how you know who did it. That's how you know who did it, because they're going to be going through all these difficult times. They're going to be going through all this bad luck, all this karma, all this stuff is going to happen to them. They wish sickness on you. They wanted you to be sick. They wanted you to die. They wanted all this stuff to happen to you, and it's like it's going to happen to them. When you decide to get you some tea lights, when you decide to get you some tea lights, and you be like, you know, God is real. God is real. And you can pray to God like, God, please remove all this energy from me. Please just take this energy, remove it from me. Send it back to whoever put it out there. That's like, you know what? I don't care. I do not care what happens to anybody that sat here and tried to play with me. Like, you want to play with me? Okay. It's perfectly fine. You know, I don't hate nobody. Yeah, I wish you the best with that energy, because you threw it out, you know. But I know how to cleanse myself. I know how to protect myself. I know how to be free of the energy. I know how to break it, and I will always be all right, you know. And I don't know, these people just refused my help, you know. They made me an enemy, and then it's just all this work is going back to them. All this stuff is happening to them, and it's just like, wow, like, it was you. Like, that's how I know it was them, because they're going through hell. They going through hell. They getting sick. People are gonna die. Like, they are gonna die. Like, there's no nice way to put that. Like, you wanted endings, you wanted death. Okay, and death is gonna happen to you. That's logic. That's common sense. That is how it works. If the energy does not go to your target, where's the energy gonna go? It's gonna go back to you. That's what happens. It just goes back to whoever sent it. You know, that's what happens. That is black magic. When the work does not work, where's the work gonna go? It's gonna come back to you. That's why when the work is not working, don't do it again, because it's gonna come to whoever is doing the work. Whoever is doing that negative work, if it's not working on your target, stop doing the work on that target. You cannot work on that target. All the work that you're doing is going to backfire. It is going to backfire back to you. And all I can reference is the witches from the 1600s. They were killed. They were burnt alive. They were burnt alive. People were tired of these fucking witches and they shit. And they want to act like they can manipulate and they can make all this stuff happen and they can force people to do things that they don't want to do. That's witchcraft. That's going against God, you know? And it's like, we're supposed to know right from wrong. You're supposed to know right from wrong. What are you supposed to be doing? Are you supposed to be trying to manipulate a person's free will? Are you supposed to be trying to make a person be with you? They don't want to be with you, and then you force them to be with you, and you force them to take care of you, and they can't stand your stupid ass, and here you go, playing in magic. It's like, oh my God. You know, but that's why I was referencing the witches' trials. I wrote about it, and I'm like, you know, they did not care. They